Hi, so I am sharing with you yet another experience on my 5 mile mark. And of course, to let you know that, yeah, a lot of things that I'm sharing with you are things that I have gone through myself. But it is always good to give you food for thought because you may not have been necessarily looking at the experience from the way I am seeing it. So, as I've always been told, I have always been going through one drama or next. My family always tell me, Susan, girl, you're always in one crisis or another. And that bothered me for a long time. You know, I kept saying, but why me? What am I doing wrong? What am I supposed to be doing that I'm not doing? But I'm always in some kind of drama, as they say, life experiences. But you know what? After I've come to this stage of my life, I have learned to realize that the struggle is real, but that the lesson is not always for me. It's not always because, well, you know, God is showing me this, so He's going to teach me a lesson, and I haven't learned this, so I'm going to learn something else out of it. That may be true, but I'm also convinced that there is another side to this. You may have an experience, you may go to a job, work somewhere, or you may find yourself in a group, an environment, and somehow, what it is that you are going through can help someone else along the way, more than it is even helping you, right? But you're the one experiencing the struggle. But because you have experienced the struggle, you have come through it, you are able to support someone and say, you know what, been there, done that. Right? And I'll give you an example. I remember about 3.5 years ago, I had to migrate, you know, move out and try something else and somewhere else. And I remember telling myself, my goodness, I may not be able to get through this. And while I was going through that, there was another girl going through the similar thing with me because it was a process. And she said to me, Susan, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm going to make it. You know, where I come from, you know, as women, we are not this strong. You know, and I said to her, you know what? I said, you're going to make it. All right? I said, because I believe that I'm going to make it. So here's what. Circle every day on the calendar that you go through. You get up the next day and you say, thank God, I've gone through another day. And you go day by day by day. And you're going to get through this because I believe that you can. Now, I'm going through my own struggles, and somewhere down inside, I have my own concerns, my own fears, my own trepidations. But guess what? It's been 3.5 years later. I made it. And you know what? So did the other person. She's now divorced, which she's happy about. She has her own home, which she's happy about. She has a good job, which she's happy about. And still today, she meets me and she says, Susan, I still circle that calendar whenever I find myself in a situation because I remember you telling me one day at a time and I'm going to make it. And that is just a small example because there are other people who have health issues, you have financial issues, you have abusive issues, situations that you're in. And yes, the struggle is real. But the lesson is not always for you. There is someone out there that you can help, that you can give support more than you could ever imagine simply because of what you go through. So the next time you find yourself in a drama situation, remember, you know what? I might just be helping someone along the way. So, until next time when we chit-chat again about the 5 mile mark, I'm Susan. Take care of yourself.